Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to today's newsletter, and today's topic is about the first date. I'm Coach Boris.Mihajlov, and I'm here to teach you about relationships. So, what I want to talk about today about the first date is first thing I want to talk about is leadership. The second thing I want to talk about is talking. The third thing I want to talk about is when to get out if you feel as if the date is not going anywhere or that you're not going to sleep with the girl on the first date. And the fourth thing I want to talk about is the feeling of multiple dates in one. So, let's go back to leadership then. First thing I want to talk about is about leadership. So, what that means is when you go out with the girl, what you're usually going to hear is when you meet her up, she's going to ask, "Where do you want to go?" So, what that means is obviously she wants you to be the leader. You know, she wants you to lead. That's why she's asking, "Where do you want to go?" And of course, I would say something like, "You'll see," but the majority of men make this mistake. They say, "Well, I don't know. Where do you want to go?" I mean, that is so stupid because that way you're proving that you're not worthy. You know, you're proving that you are not a leader. And you have to be a leader in order to seduce amazing, successful women. So make a plan of the date. You got to know where you're going. You got to know where you're taking the girl. If the girl isn't asking where you want to go, or maybe she's pulling your hand, or she wants to take you somewhere, you should slow her down. Just say, "Take it easy, man. Just be a girl, relax. I know where I'm going, don't worry about it." you know or maybe she's masculine. At the end of the day, if you're masculine and she's masculine, then there's no polarity, and it's not going to work anyway. So just have that in mind. Leadership. Number two is about talking, and let's talk about talking. Why do you want to talk about talking? Well, I want to talk about talking because most of you guys talk too much on a date. You know, just talk, 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 thinking about maybe I can talk this girl into having sex with me. You know, you're thinking that way. But you know what? She's feeling the same way. She's feeling that you're talking just because you want to have sex with her. You want to get into bed with her. You don't care who she is, what she does, you know? So the thing you gotta do is ask questions. You gotta ask her about herself, you know? You want to be the one that's running the conversation. You want her to talk for 70 to 80, maybe even 90% of the time. You want to be the man that is asking the questions. Okay? You can ask, if you don't know what to ask a girl, maybe you shouldn't go on a date with her. Because if you don't know, if you're with a girl and you're like, "Oh, Jesus, what am I gonna ask this girl?" Then you're not interested into this girl. Because if you were interested, you'd be totally amazed, enamored, and fucking loving this girl, literally. And like, there would be hundreds of fucking questions in your head each second. So think about this. If you don't know what to ask a girl, think about it. Maybe you don't even like her. Maybe you just want to fuck her. Then there are other places you should go. Maybe go to clubs. Maybe you'll find a girl to fuck fast there. But if you want to find an amazing, successful, valuable, quality women, if that's the women you want to date, that's the women I actually teach to date. I teach you to date those kind of women. I want you to date successful, amazing, awesome fucking women. So yeah. Number three is when to get out if it's not working. or you see that you're not gonna have sex with her. Obviously, if it's not working, you're gonna get out as soon as fucking possible. And if you see you're not gonna have sex with her on the first date, you just wait for the date's peak. What that means is you want the vibe of both of you to be at its peak. So you're both very happy, you're talking, it's been an hour and a half, 2 hours maybe, and suddenly you ask the waiter to come if you are in a restaurant or whatever, and you're done. You know, you go out, of course you say I gotta go, and you see her response. If she's sad that you're going, or if she wants you to stay, 9 out of 10 times that she really likes you, you know, and she's gonna want to hang out with you again. I'm sure of that. So that's why you're going out at its peak, because you want her to think, why is this man going? I want him to stay right now. So that way you're leaving her wanting you. You got to think about this. It's important. I mean, it's reason when you think about these things. I'm not gonna go into details, little itsy bitsy details. I'm just telling you the basics. These are the basics, man. And number 4 is the multiple dates in one. How do you want to sleep with a girl? I mean, the easiest way to sleep with a girl on the first date is the feeling of multiple dates in one. How do you do that? You do that by going out onto multiple places. For example, you went to the restaurant, after that you went for a stroll, after that you went for drinks, after that you went for a pool or maybe bowling. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be expensive places. They can be cheap. That doesn't matter. What matters is you went from one place to another, and it makes you feel like that's multiple dates, you know, because you're having drinks and all of a sudden you get out after an hour and a half or an hour, and you get into the car. If you have a car, it doesn't matter if you don't, and you go to a different place. It feels like multiple dates, and that way the girl unconsciously feels like that she knows you more, she went out with you more, and it will open her up emotionally, and the sexual tension, of course, will build up. And after that, you can take her home. You can take her to your place, you can take her to her place. Just say, hey, how about we grab a bottle of wine and go to my place, or vice versa. And if she says no, don't be a bother about it. Just leave it completely, like you didn't even ask. And in an hour or an hour and a half, it doesn't matter, just ask again. Who gives a shit? You know, maybe she'll say yes this time. If she says no, just leave it. Ask in another hour, it doesn't matter. So yeah, I hope this helps. These are the 4 basic things I want you to learn. And if you do these 4 things that I told you, you will see like 100% improvement in your dates. So this is very important shit. So yeah, if you find this message of value, give it a thumbs up and donate $1, $5, $100. So all your money's life savings. See if I care how much you donate. Actually, I do. Anyway, if you are interested in Skype coaching, I'll leave my email down there. Or if you want to ask a question and you want to respond in detail, I will do that. But first I have to answer the people that are paying me to Skype coach them. So yeah, hope this helps, and see you soon. If you liked the video. If you didn't, well, I guess not.